The free exhibit will be held at the OLV Human Services campus in Lackawanna, showing how neighbors help neighbors through faith and outreach. Joining us to explain a little bit more about this traveling museum is Chuck Hayes, Chief Communications and Development Officer at Catholic Charities of Buffalo. And Chuck, I think we just saw that truck is the museum, right?
Exactly.
Can you explain?
Exactly. So Catholic Charities USA, through a grant through the Lilly Foundation, retrofitted a tractor trailer to be a traveling museum. So it pulls up to different locations all across the country, parks for a day or a couple days in our case, so people can come out and hear stories of Catholic Charities employees and volunteers who work with people at the most difficult times in their lives, people who are living on the margins, families in crisis, and the stories relate what that interaction is like.
And Buffalo is one of the first tour stops.
It is. I didn't get the count of how many were before us. I believe the museum is arriving sometime tomorrow from Rochester and will be open on Saturday and Sunday.
And people are invited to walk through free of charge and spend as much time as they want.
Exactly. It's we can accommodate about 25, 30 people in the museum at one time, so it'll, there might be a little bit queue, but I don't think there'll be a long wait for anyone. There's time to spend time listening to the stories. Catholic Charities USA reached out and to talk to people all across the country, Catholic Charities employees and volunteers, invited them to submit a story, and then they brought them all to Washington, D.C. to professionally produce these videos so they could tell the story in a more compelling way.
Anything that has stood out to you working on the project so far?
There's some previews of the stories on the website, and you can get there through our website at ccwny.org. Just how intimate some of these stories are and how inspiring they are. It's really one thing to say, we get a lot of support from the community, and we're excited about that. But people who want to know what we do, this is what we do, and this is what we do across the country. It's the work that people who support us makes possible.
And we know it's called the People of Hope Museum. It will be parked on the OLV campus this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. What are the hours?
Exactly. On Saturday, it's from 11 to 4:30, and then on Sunday, Mother's Day, it's from 10 to 4. So there's plenty of time to make mom breakfast in bed and then come out to the museum,
go to mass.
or go to mass at we're right next to the Basilica, or and then get home and make dinner. But being there is really kind of special for us because we have a very special connection to OLV. Father Baker was the person who signed the Articles of Incorporation for Catholic Charities 103 years ago.
Wow.
So it's really kind of a full circle moment. It's a great place to be. The botanical gardens are right across the street, so it's a great Mother's Day weekend opportunity and event.
Mother's Day weekend. Absolutely. Again, it's called the People of Hope Traveling Museum. It is only here in Buffalo this weekend, and the hope is that it leaves you feeling hopeful.
Exactly. It's inspiring, and people might even be inspired to support us as we head towards the end of Appeal 2026.
And how can people do that? And how can people learn more about Catholic Charities?
Sure. Just go to our website at ccwny.org.
Wonderful. Chuck Hayes is the Chief Communications and Development Officer of Catholic Charities of Buffalo. Thanks for being here, as always, on Most Buffalo.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Lauren.
it.